It's time to dig back into that box and find your bandanas and your Levi pants, your acid wash Levi pants, and get your hairnet out if you still have hair to get that all frothed up and ready to go. Because we are doing a first listen, first album, first track with Great White. I got on board with them on Rock Me. And so we're going to learn how many albums they released before that, but we're going to the self-titled 1984 album. And the first song, what's it called? Out of the Night. That's what we're going to be doing today. So let's learn about Great White. Everyone knows who Great White is, don't they? And then we're going to listen to that song, Out of the Night, from Great White. And it'll be a delight. And we won't fight. Because it's out of sight, really. Great White, you ready for this? Here we go. They have 810,415 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams. Can you guess what these are going to be? Once bitten, twice shy, baby. Is that a cover? Someone put that in the comments below and tell me if Once Bitten, Twice Shy was a cover. 31,644,366 plays on Spotify. And then the jam that I heard on MTV, I saw them and said, oh, I like that song, was Rock Me. And that's got 9.9 million. It's teetering on 10 million plays. Then you got House of Broken Love, and that doesn't strike a bell with me. And that's got 5.5 million plays. And you got Kickstart My Heart. Now that's not going to be a Motley Crue cover. It's going to be their own thing, right? 5.1 million plays. And you got Rollin' Stoned. That's got 9.3 million plays in the 5th slot. Now we look into those albums. I don't know why I did that. But let's look into albums and see what they've done. It looks like they released one in 2017 called Full Circle. And of course, there's two different Great Whites now, right? There's Great White, and then there's Jack Russell's Great White. Put that in the comments below and tell me all the ins and outs and ups and downs of that. You have the album that we're doing today right here. It's the self-titled Great White 1984. Then you got Shot in the Dark 1986. You got Recovery Live 1987, and then of course 1987 would be the album Once Bitten, and that had Rock Me on it, and it had that beautiful lady on the front with the shark fin in the background. Recovery Live Japan version, you got Twice Shy 1989, Live in London, Live in New York, you got Hooked 1991, Psycho City 1992, Sail Away 1994, Stage, you got Latest and Greatest, you got Get the Let Out Live, Can't Get There From Here 1999, Recover 2002. They've been going for it. You got Revisiting Familiar Waters 2004, A Double Dose, Recover. They do a lot of these best ofs and live albums, don't they? Back to the Rhythm 2007. You got Rising. You got Elation. 30 Years Live from the Sunset Strip 2013, and then a brand spanking new album that they released a scant 3 or 4 years ago called Full Circle. So there you have that. Now we look into related artists, and I think we're going to know all of these, right? We're going to know all of the artists that are going to be on here because they're all going to be probably big hair metalist-esque kinds of bands. You have Warrant. We've done Warrant on the on the channel. We've done Quiet Riot on the channel. Cinderella, Tesla, Slaughter, Autograph, Y&T, the Mighty Y&T, Kicks, Winger, Dokken, Lynch Mob, and Rat. So there are the related artists for Great White. Now, I don't know what this bio is going to be about here, but you do have the old image. It's got Jack Russell, and you got the boys. It's a black and white photo. You got the guy that I can't remember his name, but he always had the cool flat-rimmed hat on and the sunglasses and the blonde hair, and he was they're just some saucy-looking fellas. And they're just saying, Shane, come at us. We want to bite your pickle. While one infamous, they're going to talk about that fire thing. While one infamous nightclub show eclipsed their previous achievements, the hard rock heavy metal band Great White would much rather you remember their Grammy nominations for best hard rock performance. They always do that. It's never best album. It's never anything. If it's heavy metal or rock, it's best performance. Best performance in a video. Shut up with that. I mean, I'm not talking to Great White. I'm just saying it's the only categories that rock and heavy metal get on the Grammys. You don't get best album, best song, best artist, but you just get best performance. Best hard rock performance. The over 6 million records they sold and their double platinum album Twice Shy. Formed in the early 80s by vocalist Jack Russell and guitarist Mark Kendall. See the guy with the blonde hair and the hat and the glasses? Great White were regulars of the LA club scene, playing their Led Zeppelin and AC/DC influenced metal to a quickly growing fan base. Local radio play and more gigging helped sell 20,000 copies of their independent release, the Out of the Night EP, and the full-length Shot in the Dark, both released in 1983. There you have that. So we're going to go back to that EP now. Because people say, Shane, why do you do the first listen, first album, first song? This is your first taste ever of a band. If they're to do anything to go, check us out, we're Great White, or we're this band, or we're that, you got to put that first track on that first album, so when people hit play on that sucker, they go, hot damn, this is my new favorite band. So now we go down to the 1984. I'm going to check to see if it is actually an EP. I thought it was an album, but yeah, you got 10 songs, 38 minutes and 40 seconds long, released January 1st, 1984. And now we click that song. I show you my nipples, and then we listen to this song, Out of the Night. Great White's first chance to hook us like a big old buffalo shark, right? So here we go. Is that Mark Kendall? Ah!
Your mama told you, baby, I'm not the man for you. And what your daddy told you, darling, ain't nothing but the truth. I'm a rocker, I'm a roller, I'm a stone cold drinking man. I'm gonna give you loving the only way I can. Don't you worry, baby, I'll be there by your side. Out of the night,
Not bad at all.
come to take your love. Out of the night, I've got to have your love. I'm a reckless outlaw, a renegade by trade. All I got is this guitar, and that's how it's got to stay. I'll find time to love you. You know I'll do it right. I'll find time to love you.
Where?
And
Out of the
I'll
Night?
make you feel alright. Out of the night, I give
Got
you
that double bass
all
going
you
back there?
need. Out of the night, so late at night I hear you plead. You what I need.
1984, this is the first taste you hear from them.
You what I need
Yeah, perfectly catchy, 1984.
I got to have your love. Your mama told you, baby, I'm not the man for you. And what your daddy told you, darling, nothing but the truth. I'll find time to
So Daddy was
love
right?
you. You know I'll do it right. I'll find time to love you. Now make you feel alright. Out of the night, I come to take your love. Out of the night, you love, you love, you love. Out of the night,
Ooh, key change.
I need your loving all the time. I need it all the time. Out of the night, you love, you love, you love.
I got to have your loving, baby, time.
Stop it on a dime. There you go. Bop, bop, bop. Stick it. I mean, I didn't mind that at all. I think they probably started to get their chops more because Rock Me hit, and I went, God, that's a great jam. He's got a great voice and everything. So it took him a little time to build up, but that was a perfectly acceptable 1984 track, I think. Just kind of flooding along there. I'd put that more. I wouldn't even put these guys really in the glam or the hair metal as much as I'd put them just kind of in a straight kind of a hard rock category. But what say you? Everything I've said here means absolutely nothing, because the most important part of my videos is what you think. What you think of the band, what you think of the song. I get down in the comments, I read that stuff, and I want to know what you thought of it. Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I absolutely love Great White. They are my favorite band, and here are the reasons for that. Here's my favorite album. What's a album of that you like from Great White that a lot of people don't like? And you say, this is a classic album, and here's the reason why. What is your overall favorite album? What's your favorite songs from Great White, and have you ever seen them live? And I will not mention, were you at that concert where the place burned down? That was a horrible tragedy, so we'll stop thinking about that. Or you could say, not good, not great. Shane, I was never a huge fan of Great White. I can listen to them, it's fine. If they come on the radio, I'll tap my toes and I'll sing Rock Me, but never a big fan, never go out and buy it, don't really want it, don't need it, it's not my cup of tea, I'll have no more of that. All of that can be put in the comments below. And if you are someone out there that wants to have a request on this channel, it's easy to do that. You just click that link in the description below and we'll get it on in your honor, okay? That's all I've got for this. Great White.